You're still speaking to me?
Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, you know me. Open mouth, insert foot. I know I've overstepped the dying woman's privileges. Who the hell am I to tell you to stop carrying a torch for your ex?
I always welcome your honesty and your advice, even if I don't follow it.
I'm just saying you deserve to be happy.
It's bad time?
We were just talking about you.
Surely.
I brought you a gift. I hope you like it.
A gift? Lord, now I know I'm dying.
I thought that might bring you some inspiration.
Oh, Nicholas. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't understand why a young, attractive man like you would waste his time on an old broad like me. Or maybe I do.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
Sure.
Don't mind me. I have a book to read.
Definitely fond of that woman.
I know. She's wonderful. And that's why I wanted you to know her condition is deteriorating. The cancer has gone to her brain.
Well, what can I do for her?
There's surgery, but it's risky and incredibly expensive, and her insurance won't cover it.
Of course. But it can help her.
If she survives the surgery, it could extend her life. Without it, she doesn't have long to live.
Well, what do you think?
I'm not really ready to see my friend die. And I truly believe that it'll allow her to spend her remaining days with dignity. It's a shame it comes down to dollars and cents.
So it's only a question of money?
I realize I have no right to ask you for anything.
Of course. I'll cover Shirley's medical expenses.
Nicholas.
I'll go make the arrangements right now.
I don't know how to thank you.
You don't have to. It's just nice to know that you still feel like you can turn to me.
My only motive here is to win back the woman I love. And it won't be easy. Tracy is so stubborn she'd make Gandhi throw in the towel. But I think with a little time, a little space, you know, she turned my life around.
Let me guess, you were rudderless on the river of life before Tracy got you rowing in the right direction or something like that.
You mock me.
No.
You do.
No, listen. I'd about given up hope on you before Tracy happened. You know, she lit something up in you and challenged you to move forward.
I've always loved a challenge.
I just hope you don't make matters worse.
I'm reasonably certain that I know what I'm doing.
Well, look, I don't know how I would have handled the whole Elizabeth and Nicholas mess if you hadn't been around to give me some perspective and a little bit of wisdom.
It's kind of like old times. You've always been a good listener.
Well, you've always been a good talker.
All right, one last piece of advice.
Oh, boy.
No, listen up. You always get in trouble when you try desperately to do the right thing instead of listening to your instincts, because your instincts are infallible. Trust yourself.
The matter at hand is to track down the demented artist. What happens after that is speculation. But surely those in the authority will be so grateful to Stone Cold that they will deem him permanently worthy of freedom.
No, I don't think Claire Walsh or her superiors are going to be overly generous. I think they're going to want Jason in prison as soon as his Franco case is wrapped up.
Hi. Oh. I am here so you can take me to lunch.
Unfortunately, there is no time for leisurely activities. I must make a foray to the market.
Spinelli, I managed to escape the office so I could see you.
Ooh, gracious thanks, but our assignation must wait. See, after consuming weeks of prison food, Stone Cold's first repast has to be of the highest quality of flavor and nutrition. So. You look as beautiful as ever. Hold the elevator.
See? I told you it would work. Spinelli is his old, wonderful self again, and he's gearing up to fight for me back.
Because Jason's coming home?
No, because I've been flirting with Matt, and he realizes he could lose me.
I don't think so.
I'm giving him purpose.
To go grocery shopping.
Winning me back. I'm not saying Jason's return hasn't lifted Spinelli's mood, but I know my non-husband, and I've been giving my attention to another guy, so Spinelli is going to pull himself out of his funk and go head-to-head with Matt to show his love and devotion, just like I planned.
I'm so sorry I'm late. Someone in your office obviously forgot to tell me that you're holding a press conference.
That's because your presence isn't required.
Well, it's my client, so my presence is not only required, it's necessary.
Thank you all for coming. I'm Federal Prosecutor Claire Walsh. There's been a development regarding Jason Morgan's plea bargain agreement.
That's Jason Morgan, who is my client. My name is Diane Miller. That's Diane, 1 N, Miller, 2 L's.
There's been a technicality in Mr. Morgan's plea bargain, which is subject for judicial review. At this time, Mr. Morgan has been released from Pentonville pending the judge's finding.
Jason Morgan would like to say that he's grateful to the federal prosecutors for admitting their egregious error. I am fully confident that he will be fully exonerated and that this release will be permanent.
In your dreams. There is no question regarding Mr. Morgan's guilt. This is merely a formality, and I am fully confident that Mr. Morgan will be behind bars.
Mr. Morgan, what are the
When did you find out about the technicality? Have you seen the judge yet?
Were there any conditions on your statement? Can you give us a statement?
When did you find out about the technicality?